Hi there, it's Saturday, June 10th. The dogs and I are over in Chadwick. Don't need to mow. Was here on Wednesday and mowed the front. And then I dug up this area. I'm transplanting to make things easier for me in Savannah because everything's so overgrown, and to make things look nicer here, I'm transplanting plants. So this area is dug out to transplant some hostas, and it's actually, there was a nice neat line going there, but as you may be able to see, Rainbow dug into it and made herself a little hole to lay in because the the ground is cooler. So Foxy's rolling around, silly girl. But I actually dug this up, and then those are my weapons. There's my shovel, and I don't know what that tool is, like hand tiller something, ground rotator, I don't really know. But so I did this when I was here on Wednesday, dug it and then rotated the soil, and then today I rotated all the soil again and then took out all the dying grass and tried to shake as much of the dirt off as I could. And then, so this will, I have a clump of hostas, and I have far more than I realized, that I'm gonna put in this area, and I think it will be big enough for it once I break them down and separate them, but it might not. So anticipating that it might not be big enough, I dug up more. Here's the hostas I already transplanted. I did that digging and tilling process to get these in, and it was just right along through here. And then today I came in with the shovel and came in, yes, my trusty golf club, and dug a line all along through here to the fence, and then dug up all of it and then rotated it with the rotator thing again. Were those called the claw? I don't remember. But it's good because it like rotates the soil, and you can see Rainbow dug a spot out and was laying there. So this is going to be like a hosta area, and then I don't think you'll be able to see it, but when I was here on Wednesday and mowed the front, I dug up that area, and I'm hoping to, I haven't gone out and worked on it today, I don't think I will, but I'm hoping to extend it all the way kind of back and put irises there, because there are so many irises in Savannah. It's insane. So first get the hostas done, and then work on the irises. So when I'm here next, does this need to come out more? Yeah. So maybe next time, maybe the time after, I'll get all the irises, or not irises, the hostas transferred into these locations, and then we'll start moving the irises. And I need to cut it's a tree growing up through the fence. I brought the trimmers to do that, but the dogs and I are having a lazy day. But there's something I want to just record because I'm a little bothered by it. But so I was here on Wednesday, and I rotated the soil around where I put the hostas in and watered them. So I was here Wednesday, and when I came back today, here at the meter, there's red bits and screws laying on top of the soil. So Nicor either picked the lock or jumped over the fence and got in here and did something to the meter, which I have no idea because there's no gas service here. So I'm not that thrilled about that. They shouldn't be here on the property. Whether they're picking the lock or jumping the fence, neither is acceptable. But yeah, the beware of dog signs are still up, but when I left, the no trespassing signs magically disappeared. So, but yeah, this is my project. This is gonna be hostile land. So Rainbow's over there digging. Oh, she heard me. Anyways, later. Well, again, making one last video before we leave. The dogs know we're getting ready to leave. So I did get some cutting done. I cut that whatever bush thing was growing. And then there's branches there and branches there. So there was a lilac bush there. And then this mulberry bush decided, or tree, whatever it is, decided to spring up. And I don't want it. And some of the branches were sticking through the fence into the neighbor's yard. So I went ahead and I trimmed back. As you can see, a bunch of branches. There's a pile there and a big pile here. One random one there, pile here. And then the apple tree, I cut some of its sprouts that were growing. This thing is half dead, but this is, poor thing is just dying. There was like some new, all these branches were growing out of here, but like you can see, like this stump is dead, but I don't know if you can see, but all of that in there, that's all hollow. So this tree is almost dead. So it needs to come down soon. And it's already dropping little, it's early June and it's already dropping little tiny apples. So it's still producing, but it's on its way out. So, but yeah, still got quite a bit done. Not as much as I wanted to, but that's always the way it is. So, but the branches, I'm just going to leave them here because we'll probably be back in a couple days. We're supposed to get rain tonight, and I would have burned the branches today, but we haven't had rain in a really long time, and everything is super dry, and it would be really stupid of me to burn when the burn bale's right there, and I piled all that dry grass right next to it. So that's like a fire hazard waiting to happen. So, but if it rains, then maybe I'll do some burning and get rid of these branches. Otherwise, I will just drag all of them back into the back of the yard by the compost piles and put them back there. And then I'm sure people aren't going to like it. I have a thing about buckets here, but I put 3 buckets kind of up by the shed with a landscape paver in the bottom of each one so they don't blow around. I'm hoping if it does rain tonight or in the next day or two to catch some of the rainwater, because all these plants that I'm going to start bringing over are going to need watering in. And then if I do burn, it would be nice to have more than the gallon jugs of water that I bring over on hand. Those are 5-gallon buckets, so if they fill, that's 15 gallons of water. So yeah, so anyways, we're getting ready to leave. The dogs are exhausted. They had fun here today. That's part of why we come. They enjoy being here. But there's Peanut and Foxy, and my little Bobo is eating the mulberry branch. Anyways, later.